Carson-Newman falls to Winona State, 73-69 at the Owensboro Sports Center. This is the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a frustrating one today against Winona State. Played well defensively in the first half to win. Played well enough offensively in the second half to win, but couldn't combine both sides of the game at once. How do you sum up this one?
I mean, I think you did a pretty good job of it. I'm sort of speechless because I sit there and I think to myself, if you tell me that this team would go 0 of 14 the first half from the three, getting good looks. Yeah. Malik Abraham, what was he, 0 of 8?
Yeah.
The first half. That was so disheartening. And I could tell, I mean, me, the staff, either other guys on the team, we were trying to be so ultra positive with, hey, at the half, guys, we're going to be okay. That it is what it is. We took good shots. Nobody's upset. And yet, it was a little bit better the second half, but it was almost like, a mentality was there, like almost like this oh no mentality. And I think that maybe our team right now is just we're not at least yesterday and today. It doesn't appear that when we hit that oh no spot, there's not enough poise to just rally. Just to rally and take a punch and keep on competing and controlling. Most importantly, controlling the things that we do have control over.
You mentioned it, 0 of 14. Would you change anything from that first half?
Oh, my God. I mean, I'm sitting there, guys that I have seen make shots, and we take a lot of shots in practice. And before this weekend, I mean, Kev, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I would say we were a very, very good shooting basketball team. And what was it a matter we were taking bad shots? No. As you said before we came on air, we were getting good looks. They weren't going. And when you look at the numbers, I mean, we shoot twice as many free throws as they do. That's a big part of our plan. I don't know. This weekend has been really a test, and myself, our staff, will go back to the drawing board and trying to understand it, and quite possibly, you'd like to think it's an outlier, but who knows? Maybe we're not as offensively competent as I thought we were.
Winona State, you held them to 36% shooting in the first half, but they rallied, shot 55% in the second stanza. What happened with that?
Well, I mean, we were trying to – obviously they made some adjustments at the half. We played zone more or less the entire first half. Second half, we were trying to – they started taking a couple shots in particular around the basket with big number 24 Ballman. And we felt like, we got to try to challenge his touches. And the best way to do that is for a man. And so we did that, and yet they were still able to convert. We had some breakdowns. We did, and that's at the end of the day, I guess that's on our staff, on me specifically, for not having these guys more sound defensively. I've always had a pretty significant bit of confidence in what we can do defensively, but different year, different people, different scheme, and it appears right now we're just not very good defensively.
The counter-argument to that, though, you went man for, I think, 5 possessions consecutively and went on a 7-0 run to take a lead when you were in man. Yeah,
but I think it's still just some of those breakdowns as that half went on were tied to the fact that our kids just weren't negotiating screens properly, or switching. We're not a switching team, and guys are doing that on their own. It's just some breakdowns where just our kids don't yet understand that. Man, you got to do on both sides of the ball. You can't do one or the other. It's got to be. You got to have really efficient offense and really, really determined get stop defense. And right now we're today we were needed consistently. So we got to figure it out.
What's the next step from here, taking on Johnson C. Smith on Wednesday?
I got to go back. Try to make sure that we correctly diagnose the problem. And go back to the drawing board, have some quality practices, and really see how this team can respond to the adversity. I mean, obviously, this could happen. This was a very, very good tournament with very, very good competition, and so this was always a possibility. But I honestly had more confidence in my team maybe than I should have. and might have given them a little bit maybe too much credit when they haven't really done enough to earn that credit. So we got to go back and reassess and maybe reestablish even what we're going to be about, and see if Winston will give us an opportunity to just bounce out of this rut we find ourselves in.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you Wednesday.
Thanks, Al.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.